Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Sand, hello. Pint, hello. Oh, Kyrie, I saw that honk. Hope you're doing well. Sand getting the early vault today. Sand getting that early vault in today. Let's go, let's go. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We didn't end up getting a stream in. Cause on Saturday I did laundry. I did so much fucking laundry. Like, almost every material item that I own. And yeah, it is a lot. I'm notoriously bad for my laundry, and like it needed, like, I had a lot to do and it needed to be done. So I was just like, no, I'm gonna commit to this. So I played a lot of like web fishing and just chilled and had a chill weekend. I think I kind of needed it. Well, Sunday wasn't chill. Sunday was busy. I helped my best friend move some stuff out of storage, which was very much needed to happen. So that was good. It was good. I got to spend time with him, which was really good. But Saturday was like laundry. It was a chores weekend. I guess it wasn't actually relaxing, but it was needed. It was needed. But excited to get back to Mass Effect this week. We've got 3 Mass Effect streams in a row. Because I'm not going to be here on Friday. I'm actually not going to be here this weekend. I am taking a cheeky little weekend trip into the United States. I'm going to go visit somebody for her birthday. And so I'm flying out because it's just a quick puddle jump. I'm flying out Friday just around dinner time, and I'm going to be back on Sunday evening. Darth, thank you for standing here. I appreciate it. Hi, Mara. Be safe depending on where you're headed. We'll be safe. We'll be safe. I'm where I'm traveling is only a couple hours by plane. So I'm not going very far. So we should be okay. I'm really excited because where I'm going, I've actually never been before. I'm going to a place I've never been, which I'm very excited about. And it's gonna be a good weekend. And I'll talk more about it when I'm back. But it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a really good time. So we're streaming today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, 3 in a row. We're gonna get a whole bunch of Mass Effect in this week. And I actually started stream on time for once. I meant more weather-wise. At least my neck of the woods is probably getting a blizzard, but I hope you have so much fun. I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider the weather. Well, if we get snowed in, then we'll just party snowed in. I'm not used. It wouldn't be my first time dealing with a blizzard, so it'll be all right. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Mark's failed to consider the weather. But it'll be fun. You're Canadian, true. So, like, okay, the first time I drove to Philly, a snowstorm started right at the Canada-US border. So going from Niagara Falls into New York State. And I was in like upper New York State driving through to get down to Pennsylvania. And I was laughing the whole time because it was a snowstorm, but it wasn't like a snowstorm, right? It was snowing and there was a little bit of wind. It was okay. And I had snow tires on, like I had winter tires on. So I'm just cruising. I'm okay, we're good. It's fine. I'm not gonna speed, but I'm gonna cruise. We're gonna just, away we go. And like every fucking person with New York plates, fucking hazard lights on the far right lane, going like half the speed limit. And I'm like, guys, it's fine. What's wrong with y'all? And so I'm just barreling past all the New Yorkers. I'm like, you guys are north. You trying to tell me you don't experience this all the time? What do you mean you don't experience this all the time? I know you do. What is wrong with you? It was very funny. And then I got out of New York State and it stopped snowing, and then it was fine. Everything was good. It was a great time. But yeah, so this weekend's gonna be fun. Today, with Mass Effect 3, I think what we're going to do is we're going to attempt the quest that fucked us last time. I'm hoping that because we pushed the main plot a little further, that if I go back to do the quest again, No Girl, welcome in. I'm hoping because we went a little further, the quest should work, but also we're gonna save before we start it. So if it fucks up, we'll just go, okay, that quest is fucked, we're just not doing it, and then we'll reset and keep going. But I wanna get that little bugbear done so that I'm not thinking about it anymore. We'll just know either way if it's happening or not. East Coast Americans don't do well with snow from New York down. I think we're gonna have to call off work tomorrow because it's gonna be a war zone on the roads. Oh god. Some people just suck at driving in snow. I don't know. Where I live, it's a game to count how many cars are off the road en route to work after the first snowfall. First snowfall? Everybody's stupid first snowfall. I agree with that one, Noel. Even here, first big snowfall, it's fucking Mad Max on the roads because everybody forgot how to drive in snow from the year before. It's pretty bonkers. So I do agree there. Captain Collateral, welcome in. Hello. And the other thing I was saying, before we started stream, in less than 2 weeks, it is going to be my 4-year affiliate anniversary.
Nowhere to rest your head, but cold
which is going to be on the 19th this year.
for anyone.
The big issue is infrastructure. We don't get a lot of snow often, so it's not good, especially tonight. The snow is shifting. Yeah, you guys are getting hit pretty fucking hard right now. I hope you're okay. Yeah, that sucks, Sand. That sucks so much. Like, don't get me wrong, like a proper blizzard, like a real snowstorm that turns into freezing rain, it's no joke. And even like any snow, it should be taken seriously. But like, that's brutal. And yeah, 4 years. Technically my 4 years on Twitch was in December, but I like to celebrate the affiliate one because December is always so busy. That like, it just like trying to organize something in December is a nightmare. But I don't know what we're going to do for 4 years. I haven't had time to think about it. We got an enormous blizzard that shut down my city for 3 whole days. Toronto got hit with one might have been the same one, Noel Girl. It might be the same blizzard. That completely froze the city, like froze it solid. Take over the world? True. Yeah. On the 19th of January, I will announce my global takeover plans. Was it right as Super Bowl Sunday? No, girl, I gotta be 100% honest. I don't know when that is. And even if you do tell me, I won't remember. I don't remember when it was. It was the dead of winter. So it could have been. It could have been. I have watched the Super Bowl 0 times. And I don't pay attention to when it is. I'm gonna watch the halftime show this year though. Hi, Vamp. Welcome in. I only knew that because people were talking about the Super Bowl and it was on a Sunday. Ah, okay, that's fair. Like, Canada does not go as crazy for the Super Bowl as the States does, obviously. Like, yeah, there's a lot of football fans who like to watch the Super Bowl, but like, football is not our big sport, obviously. I forgot Kendrick is performing this year. Kendrick is performing this year. And I'm excited to see what shenanigans happen. I remember it was on a Sunday. Sunday was in Pathfinder group at the time. And it was an hour drive in good weather. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So I'm assuming Pathfinder didn't happen then. I just remember leaving my house once, and my apartment at the time was on a hill. It was on a slight hill to get up, and I was going up to the gas station to grab a couple of things because we needed it. And I just remember that, like, I literally had to crawl up the sidewalk because the entire sidewalk was just a sheet of ice, like, this thick. And I could not get any grip. So I had to, like, literally, like, climb the fucking hill to get to the gas station. And then, like, the walk home, I just used, like, the weight of the groceries that I carried to, like, pull me down the hill. And I didn't walk because it was just ice. That's all I remember. And then I didn't leave the house again for, like, 3 days. Pathfinder did happen. It's just a much longer drive home. Good God. I couldn't even imagine. No, thank you. Brought my 3080 back from the dead, only for it to cause my computer to have constant B-saw to corrupt my Windows. Vamp, no. Holy shit, that sucks. Kari, holy shit, hello. Thank you for 13 months. Thank you for the hello. How are you? 13 months? Holy shit. That's crazy. There was one snowstorm when I was in high school. I remember I had to shut down everything for like a week, and the kids literally used snowboards and skis to get to school. Yeah. Kari, it's good to see you. Vamp, that is horrific, and I'm really sorry that that happened. And there's no way to, like, rewind your install. That really sucks. I'm so sorry. There was one I read that. Sorry. Yes. Fucking skiing to school. Jesus Christ. Going like 30 miles an hour the whole way, park myself behind a truck and fall in their wake. That's honestly a way to go. That's not a bad way to go. I got it fixed, and I think my PSU is underpowered for how that GPU works. What's your wattage on your power supply? When I was having power supply issues, when I had power supply issues this summer, I just said fuck it and got a 1,000 watt power supply. I'm like, there's no kill like overkill. Fuck it, let's just get 1,000 watts and call it a day. Yours is a 1,200 watt? No, 1,200 watts should be able to power that thing. Tw 1,200 watts can't power a 3080? I've got a 3060 Ti, and my 1,000 watt does fine. I did a pre-boot check disk repairs all good. No, okay, good. At least you're able to repair it. For what it's worth, we don't normally get more than an inch or two. Okay, that's also fair. When I was young, we had so much snow, it touched the roof of our bungalow. To be frank, it was also a bit of a snowdrift still. Yeah. Yeah, the late 90s, early 2000s Ontario winter it was something, that's for sure. It sure was something. I don't know what else it could be. Is your power supply modular? Because if your power supply is modular, I have seen situations where, like, the power supply is fine, but the cables to the power supply are no longer good enough. So it might be like a cable. Is there a possibility you could do a cable swap before you do like a full power supply swap? I don't know if that would be a little bit cheaper. I lived on a Great Lake, so that was part of it. Yeah. I mean, so I grew up on Lake Erie. So yeah, I feel you, Kari. I feel you. You were on Lake Huron? Oh, good lord. Fuck. Vamp, I hope you can figure that out, though, because that's fucking stressful. Power supply and GPU shit, is very stressful. I have to see if Asus still makes the cables for that PSU. If it's fully modular, you can probably get non-Asus cables. That's what Pella did when she had to replace her cables. The Great Lakes, the largest inland sea systems in the world. It is, yeah, the largest freshwater seas on the planet. Okay, that's better. Sorry. My camera was bugging me. I'm like the only one who notices, I know. I know I'm like literally the only one who notices when my camera is like that, but I notice and it drives me bananas. Thanks for the suggestion. It's worth a try. I could be wrong. It's just like I've seen like GPU power supply stuff like this happen before, and it turned out to be the fucking cables, so it's worth looking at least. Just because I think cables are cheaper than an entire PSU. And yeah, the Great Lakes are bigger than the entire UK. It's fucking true. It's so true. Let's play some Mass Effect. While I'm waiting for Mass Effect to actually load. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for a 4-year anniversary this year. Maybe we do another community stream. I don't really want to set any like big stream goals right now. Because I just got out from underneath the thumb of most of my stream goals. And I feel like that's just asking for trouble. But I'd like to do something. I'd like to do a little something. Like next year, the 5-year anniversary is going to be a big one. I want to do something big for the 5-year anniversary. But for this year, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And like, straight up, like all pretense aside, some of the stuff that I was teasing at the end of 2024, I don't think I'm going to be ready to announce in 2 weeks. So I can't even use the 4th anniversary stream to announce shenanigans. Shenanigans will be announced later on this year. There will be shenanigans announced soon. But probably not in 2 weeks. Like, I feel like there's a couple of things that I'm close to being able to announce, but I gotta do some grinding on both of them, and I don't know how much grind time I'm gonna have. Can't believe we're gonna be shenaniganless. Only temporarily. Temporarily shenaniganless. Sorry, I muted because I sneezed. The song is a Jazz Weather track called Forgetting Home. It's off of Folders 1. It's off of the Two Folders tracks. The Two Folders albums that Jazz Weather released last year. No shenanigans? Don't worry, there are plenty of shenanigans coming. I assure you, there are plenty of shenanigans coming. Okay, I didn't register my conversation with Dr. Chakwas, so let's go do that again, and then we will save. Andrew, welcome in. Good to see you. Also, I said it before, but I've really been loving the stuff you've been doing with Aftermath. I really like where Aftermath has been going. It's really cool.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
We're gonna win.
Doctor, put that bottle in a safe place. We'll crack it open to celebrate our victory over the Reapers.
Admire your optimism, and I'll look forward to the day we can share it. Till then.
I have a habit of buying electronics after it's been discontinued. Oof, I have been there before. Want to experiment with a bunch of different styles? I mean, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. I've been...
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody'll believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Okay, two things there. First of all, way to lampshade the joke. Second thing, Garrus Tally? That's a cute ship that I didn't think about until right this second. Back to my thought. The last little while with with a bunch of the Sandraless stuff that I've been working on offline, a bunch of the stuff that's unreleased. I'm not going to say all of it is in this vein, but I've definitely been on a little bit of a drum and bass kick. Like, I love drum and bass as a genre, but I've definitely been leaning into that inspiration in a bunch of tracks. A ship on my ship? How dare? True.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But
Cool.
I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
I love D&B. Drum and bass is one of my favorite genres.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live.
Sheesh.
Are we up for that? Are you?
We're gonna save everybody.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
God, the conversations just keep getting more and more real in this series. We are at the scale in this game where, like, there's no fucking around anymore.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie.
All right, more stuff getting smuggled around.
It's good to see you.
Do I have any more upgrades I can take? No? Okay, we're fine.
At your service. I'm out of here.
Ooh, okay, I keep forgetting that that one lurk sound is a lot louder than the rest. Carrying around a little drum and bass? True. Andrew, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Drilled down and looked it up. The storm I'm remembering is February 1st, 2nd, 2015. 50 centimeters of snow in 24 hours. I'd have to check to see if it's the same one. That's a huge one. That's big. That's like, what, 18 inches? I'm doing my math right. In and around 18, 7, yeah, 19. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 19 inches of Sephiroth, 20 inches. Yeah. Back on your Electro Swing BS, really enjoying it? That's not BS, Electro Swing fucks. That's awesome.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. Edie out.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tali around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult.
Chaos is just somehow saying the very familiar fact that everything's complicated.
True. Thank you for entrance theme, Pint. All right. People were playing. What's the next step? I'm gonna check in a second. I'm just talking with everybody real quick. I can do that once I'll check my journal in just a second. I think last time you had said, before I go any further, I should probably do the side quest. Because we got all the Rannick stuff. Yeah, priority Rannick. The Geth remain under Reaper control thanks to a base located somewhere on the surface of Rannick. You, use the Quarian fleet. Or continue to help the Quarian fleet survive the attack until the Reaper base can be located. And we gotta rescue Chorus. Yeah, we should sort these by oldest. Roletti, hello. Yeah, you don't need to do those yet. You just need Tally on board. Yeah, exactly. So my thought is we're gonna start doing some side quests in this order. Mara, do you remember which one of these side quests is the one I'm supposed to be avoiding until a certain plot point? Because I know that we had discussed, I feel like it's the Dr. Bryson one. How are we doing? We are doing very well. Roletti, how are you? Then go do Masana. Oh, so if I do the Masana mission, then I don't have to worry about the DLC spoiler. I don't have to worry about the plot point that the DLC mission spoils. They are in Javik from the Good Banner. Okay, cool. Pretty solid. Got out of work, but I got a plan for my next doctor trip, getting diabetes testing. Ooh. I hope that goes as well as it can.
Did you hear? Kelly Chambers is dead.
Oh no, what happened?
Cerberus found her during a Citadel coup. Shot her where she stood.
Oh, that's terrible. She seemed really nice.
What if we'd gone back to Cerberus? Your gut saved us, Gabby.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
Just need a GX-12 thermal pipe.
Hi, Saren.
Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Go buy a thing from the Citadel. Got it. Saren, hello. Welcome in. I'm sorry for interrupting cutscene. You're fine. You're fine. It's not an important cutscene. They're just telling me to buy shit so they don't blow up. It's sadly my family tree, so I'll slip by it, but there's a shot. I'm still crossing my fingers for you. Hopefully it goes well.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
Oh.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Neat. Yeah, Saren, how are you doing? How is trip? And how was dinner? Or everyone's doing well? I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
It's great to be back.
It feels good to be in the line.
I'm glad the commander...
Welcome aboard, Chief.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
he's such a dick. Holy shit. Trip is good, but Rumi and I overstim, so we're having a chill night in. Hell yeah, enjoy your chill night in. Javik is such an unbelievable prick. Holy fuck.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Oh, do you know the voice actor, Sand?
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it at the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
EDI might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I don't... Javik, you certainly have drawn some conclusions here that I don't agree with. They know their purpose because it's the one we gave them. No. I don't even have the time to really unpack the leaps in logic Javik is presenting here. Like, not that the Geth aren't a problem. But I do not agree with Javik's, like, core idea that they are, A, immortal. No, they're not. They are not immortal. They very much can die. And their bodies are longer lasting than organic ones, but not forever. And very clearly we are seeing a lot of examples of artificial intelligence struggling with identity. He makes huge leaps of logic based off of his view of the world. He's very quick to jump. Yeah, Javik, they're horrible because we're horrible. It's true. Kicking out the synagogue for the next 40 minutes until rehearsal starts because I decided to come here straight from work. Hell yeah, Cal. Enjoy 40 minutes of chilling.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Dude.
I have the machine you call EDI. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully.
As a colonizer, things were like this in my empire, and thus I know exactly how things work in your society because it's obviously lesser than mine. That is 1000% how Javik works. Yeah. Javik... Like, there are parts of him I can understand because he's the last survivor and, like, that fucks with you. But he has such a superiority complex.
Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time.
The intent is more that Javik will not see beyond what things were like in his cycle, which is why he treats Liara and Tali the way he does. Oh, 1000%. Yeah, like there is logic for why he acts the way he acts. It does not make why he acts the way he acts not suck. I mean, with all due respect, Cal, that Doctor Who is not the pinnacle of good writing. And I say that as somebody who likes Doctor Who. I have very much enjoyed Doctor Who. It is not the pinnacle of good writing. The Doctor is very much a conveniently written character, to say the least. Doubly convenient depending on who's writing him. Yeah. What do you think she looks tight? Not that I necessarily hold this to be the pinnacle of fiction either.
I love the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
There are also Doctor versions that have just as bad a superiority complex. It's true. That is also very true.
Stay.
They said the thing. I mean, they've said Mass Effect for... they've said Mass Effect quite a few times. I wouldn't hold anything up as a pinnacle of fiction, but Doctor Who has a lot of good writing. If it didn't, it would have lasted over 60 years. First, Trinity, hi. Good to see you. Trinity, hi. Very good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Second of all, there are many shows that have been on for a long time that I do not think have good writing. Length of time does not beget a good show. Doctor Who is a good show because it's a good show. Doctor Who is a good show because it's a good show, but I also think the writing in it has been inconsistent. And yeah, Ventures, we took about a 6-month break from this game. Also, for once, I agree with James. The Mako is the best ship. No argument there. Supernatural made it to like 15 seasons. That certainly is a thing. Big Bang Theory made it to 12 seasons. The Simpsons is over 30 seasons, and I don't think most people would agree that most of The Simpsons has been good writing. When Doctor Who is good, it's phenomenal. ER, sure, ER is another great example. Like, all this to say, I think that Doctor Who's a great show. Me making my comment about Doctor Who wasn't to shit on it. It was more just, I don't think making I think Cal's joke about the Doctor compared to Javik is not a fair comparison, because they're very, very different science fiction literary worlds. Robo Puppy is taking a nap. That is true. Sleepy Puppy. I think Doctor Who's had its moments of good writing, but then you have someone like Moffat who runs the show into the ground for almost a decade. And like, even during the Moffat era, there are moments during the Moffat era that are very good. And I haven't even watched, like to be fair, I haven't even watched it all yet. Didn't mean to start discourse, I just meant to bully Javik. Oh, I know. Javik is the pessimistic, grizzled old man of the group. One of many. There are so many miserable, grizzled old men in this game. But Javik is very much the okay boomer. Oh, okay boomer. Go to sleep.
Hey, Commander. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but... You sure we can trust it?
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their... species.
Correct.
Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they pick now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, ma'am.
I think there are parallels between them, especially the point about being the last of a long-lived species. Some regeneration to the Doctor, just what Javik thinks. Yeah, 100%. And I think Pint was kind of pointing that out, is that there are regenerations of the Doctor that have the same superiority complex that Javik does. That is very true. 1000%.
I just don't get the Quarian. I really just do not get them.
Okay, buddy. Before you venture into fucking Ashley territory, I'm gonna stop speaking to you. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Javik, you absolute goddamn. One can be argued to be worse than Javik. See, I don't know anything about one. True, Salt actually 8. Yeah, I am actually 8'7". That is true. 11's speech is Stonehenge my favorite. When Roaring 11 started threatening a cyber legion to find Amy, I have a message and a question. The question from me and a message from the Doctor. Where is my wife, Cyberman? What is the message? Rory, shall I repeat the question? You mean I have to use my hands energy? It's so true. It's so true. Big 8'7" energy? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for confirming that I am actually 8 feet tall. Yep. One was a dick. We love him, but one was good because Susan humanized him. I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Oh, hell yeah. Thought next time we're at the Citadel we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. Oh, yeah. I discovered things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. Oh, we got so many missions on the Citadel, baby. We got so much Citadel to do. What if, and hear me out, we did 7,000 things on Citadel? But first, we need to do the Masana distress signal. So, did we save? We did. Let's save. Let's save. I'm gonna run ads real quick. 1, 6, 9, 12 were such dicks, but their companions made them better. I fucking love 9. 9 is my favorite Doctor. To be clear, I have not watched all of 11 or later yet. I'm still like halfway through 11, and then we took an extended break. We'll come back to it. 9 is still my favorite. After going through all of 10, 10 was fantastic, don't get me wrong. I'm starting to warm up to 11. I didn't like him at first, but I'm kind of warming up to 11 and his insanity. But 9 is my favorite. Hope I didn't spoil anything for you. No, I've seen that one. I've seen that episode. I've seen that episode of 11. And also ADHD. I would forget. 4 and 10 are my favorites. I think those are valid. Those are very valid favorites to have. I will be right back. Enjoy Doctor Whoing while I'm on break. See you in a sec. We are back. We are back. And yes, very quickly. Without spoilers, I'm very much of the opinion, from the little bit that I've watched of Doctor Who, that 99% of the time, the worst thing that could ever happen is to become the Doctor's companion. Like, it's just... like, becoming the Doctor's companion is, like, the worst fate for any human. Like, it's not good. The track record is bad. And since we have people in chat who have made it very, very clear that they've watched even less of Modern Who than I've watched, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I will leave it at, is watching the show, I don't think I actually would want to be the Doctor's companion. I don't think that I would want that. And as for Moffat, there's a lot of things wrong with Moffat as a writer. Moffat should never run a show. Moffat should just write one-offs. I might watch Who with someone else as a social thing, but I wouldn't watch it on my own accord. So I've been watching it slowly. With Pella. Because Pella really, really liked Who, watched Who from like 9 to 12. I'd be the Doctor's companion as long as I wasn't written by Moffat. Yeah, but only one of 10's companions had a good ending, and even then it wasn't that good. Like, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I think Moffat is an absolute trash writer. I think Moffat is a trash writer who can write good one-off episodes. Like, yes, we can all agree Don't Blink is a masterpiece of an episode. I have opinions about that, but that is not for chat. Yes, okay. We're gonna stop this conversation because we won't play, Mass Effect won't happen. I do not want to get into the conversation about Moffat. I actually don't. I'm feeling it starting to bubble, and I'm just gonna put a blanket on it, and y'all can talk about it in TV and movies. As a noob, I'll ask why, but I'll not press. TV and movies in the Discord. Sound off in there. There's a lot of conversations to have about Stephen Moffat, and I feel like it's better to be read. I feel like it's a conversation that is better in a forum than it is on chat. Sorry I started the conversation, forget I mentioned the Doctor. This is what happens. You cannot mention Doctor Who. Mentioning Doctor Who starts this by default. If you want to do a watch party, I might join up. I don't promise that I would necessarily start a Doctor Who watch party, but if people want to do Doctor Who watch parties in the Discord, I don't have to be a part of it. And I would actually be like really happy. I'd be so happy, wholesome if people started using the Discord for community stuff like that. It's like mentioning Star Trek or Star Wars is one of the big pillars of nerdom. Exactly. It's why I also don't like to get too deep into my Star Wars opinions on the internet. Because, oh boy, Cal, you're fine. I'm not upset. But I think there's a good conversation to be had in the Discord about this. And I encourage that strongly. We are going to... Oh, I have opinions on Star Wars. Noel Girl, you and every Star Wars fan, and I'm not saying that to be dismissive. I want to make that very clear that I am not saying that to be dismissive. I love horny space games. Something Garrus Dick Mandibles or something. Sarah, thank you for that. Also, hi. Good to see you. Been a Star Wars fans before I was old enough to understand what's going on. Also, good luck, Salty. Thank you so much, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. Okay, where is... It's Masana. I gotta go to Masana. Okay, where is Masana? Let's find this mission. We'll be back. This can wait, right? Perfect. Bye. None of these are gonna tell me. And almost all of them have friends. It's in the left? Okay, we will wander. We will wander. I'll just try not to ping things. Damn it. It's true. When you're a kid, you can do crazy shit like that. It's the best. I miss being able to do absolutely bonkers stuff like that. Try not to ping things. Ping, Sarah, yeah. Oh, there we go. Nimbus cluster. It's over here. Sleepover kid and watching all 3 Star Wars movies back to back. My Star Wars opinion, Anakin was an invasive species in the Giant. Someone mentioned Kudzu and said they need to set the goats on Anakin. That's my only Star Wars opinion. They needed to set the goats on Anakin. I don't know what any of that means. But before anyone takes Cal's shitpost as an invitation to get into actual Star Wars opinions, that can also go into TVs and movies. Star Wars opinions that I refuse to watch any of them. That's it. It's okay, Sand. You've already played Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy and Star Wars are the same things. Kudzu is the extremely invasive plant. It eats everything. Oh, I see. Now I understand. Liara and Javik for good banter. Thank you for the reminder, Mara. Much appreciated. Lesus is an unpopular garden world with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its disease is a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lesus. Normally, a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but a little light pollution can be seen on Lesus's night side. Oh, interesting. What's going on here? If you're going into TV and movies, be sure to bring up how midichlorians is heroin. What? Every time I read the I hate sand line in chat, I immediately cross a Star Wars movie off my list to watch, and I'm out of movies right now. Sand, you are real and valid about that. It's a shame too, because it's only in one line in one movie, but you are so correct for that opinion. As a Star Wars fan, you are so valid. Alright, let's bring Liara and this fucking asshole. Start crossing off the TV shows too? True. True. I like sand. Sand brings me joy. That's my bit. Start crossing off books from current and old canon. No, Sand. That's when you start crossing off the games. That's where you'll really hurt. That's where you'll really hurt the Twitch community. I'm sure you are 5 years ahead of Disney's planned movies, TV shows, comics, and books. It's an oxymoron, Pint. Disney doesn't plan shit for Star Wars. Okay. Sorry. Can we just quickly... So, look at... I already opened it, but fuck it. Look at the size of this Hershey Kiss. It's fucking huge. Look how big it is. Look how big this Hershey's Kiss is. Oh. It's solid. It's a solid Hershey Kiss. When I ask someone to give me a big old kiss, that's what I mean. No, girl, you're so valid. I'll keep my Disney call out to myself. You're valid. Like a big poop emoji. Alicia. I'm really glad I already took a bite of it to confirm that it is in fact chocolate before you said that. Calls it like I sees it. I'm sorry that you see poop. Slam. Bigger radius or bigger damage? Bigger radius. I only like sand when it's of the supernatural variety. Conveniently, that's exactly the type of sand we have here in chat. We have supernatural sand. We have the best kind of sand that exists. We have sand goat.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful.
Oh boy.
That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
This game, I think, is from 2009, but this is the remake. All right. Right, that's how it works. Serial killers are dangerous, especially if they're a minority. No, girl, that's an oxymoron. Don't mean all serial killers are white. Oh, thank you for reminding me of quick save, actually. I legitimately forgot about quick save. Thank you.
The shuttle is warm, recently used.
Hi, Maggie. Can I fuck an alien in this game? Important question. You can fuck an alien whenever you want. No one is stopping you. Go find an alien and fuck them. But also, Maggie, it's good to see you, and you can totally fuck an alien.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Ooh. We've got tension sounds. Oh, I didn't know we were playing Dead Space.
That sound. There's more than one out there.
Don't like that. Is this some fucking Halo 3 flood bullshit? Am I about to get flooded? I thought we were doing the horror games. No, we've got one. We've got one after this. My dumbass promised fucking Amnesia Bunker. Oh, don't worry. Azura's not missing anything. Azura has been catching up on Mass Effect on the VODs. So, hi Azura when you watch this VOD. So Azura won't miss anything.
I hear something.
Stay sharp.
I do not like those screams at all.
Get a load of this!
Shuriken, what's good?
The Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
On it.
My ninjas told me there were aliens in relations. Oh yeah, we're fucking aliens. It's Mass Effect. Of course we're fucking aliens.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
I knew you could romance them and assumed it went further, but I wanted to confirm. Also needed a funny way to enter chat. I appreciate the humorous way of entering chat, but yeah, you can totally fuck aliens. Are you fucking aliens or are you fucking aliens? Both. The answer to that is both. Liara is my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend. And assuming the game doesn't pull an emotional moment on me, we're going to bang before the end of this game. We banged in the last game. It was great. Especially since, like, the Asari have, like, brain sex, too. Attached is our daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download shore lists. Okay, but you're dating the most baby's first alien in the cast. Listen, Pint. They won't let me choose Tali, and I didn't want a het relationship. We're just getting Relations Part 2, the relation. Hey, exactly. Alright, so everyone's waking up 15 minutes earlier for some reason. Neat. Brain sex was not on my 2025 bingo card. Vamp, I would like to recommend you play better bingo. There's... Brain sex is when I get nervous and start talking about brain facts. Maggie, I love this for you. You guys not remember it's 2025. We're supposed to be fucking robots now. I mean, what do you call your vibrator? So potential sponsors told Psych they declined her because she talked too much about alien fucking, also in her trailer. That's really funny. Also, if a sponsor... If I lose a sponsor because I talk too much about alien fucking, that sponsor wasn't for me. Also, in ME1, your choices were het male, het female, or Liara. It's true. Bless Liara. Oh, it's a Kashin. Thank you for lurk. Hold off on sound alerts if you can, y'all.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
Hey, I was wondering.
Time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
Nanny.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait!
Welcome in, Duckhead. Good to see you.
Let's go.
you so. My name is Tasha.
Well, that is sad. That is very sad. Never really got into Mass Effect, but always meant to. They're my type. They're a great series. It's a great series.
Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Wishra.
Can I get a full art? I don't already have fucking expansion. Wait, huh? I'm confused by your sentence, Pint. What am I missing? Pocket? Oh, I see. Okay, got you. Don't lose hope. Salt for Twitch Ambassador is still possible. Yeah, we'll see.
She must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Oh, Kyrie, welcome in. Hello. Give me Golden Mew. The game is taunting me and Pella. The only card that Pella needs from the new set is Aerodactyl EX. I have 3 of them. I have not received a single fucking Celebi. She has 3 of them. Did I sound above the audio there? Okari, you're good. It's fine. Part and parcel for the game. It's a good sound. I was dancing.
Acknowledged. A new enemy.
Oh, neat. Cool. You're neat. I'm gonna fucking punch you. Huh. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Well. If it makes you feel better, it keeps giving me Pella Celebes and Wonder Picks and I keep fucking missing them. Oof. Man, what a good loadout. What a great little loadout I have here. I'm a bit lost. What's the name of this mission? I don't see it on the list. I don't know what this mission is called. I'm so sorry. Basically, we were sent here because the Asari told us to come here, and when we found out, basically we found out that the Ardat Yakshi Monastery. Yeah, I don't know what this mission is called. But we're at the monastery, and basically shit's fucked, and the Reapers have turned them all into, like, mutant alien creatures.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
Oh, bigger problems.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
No, I think you get to be a little angry right now.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Yeah, I cannot fault Valere's response there, TBH. I hate everything about the Ardat Yakshi in Mass Effect. Fair enough.
Jethro, this is Ghislaine. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Alright. Council shoulder guard. Okay, we want to go down there. We're gonna have a big shootout in a second. Let me get all the stuff that's down here. I don't need accuracy, I need damage. Silly game. Oh, I could bring another gun if I wanted to. Not that I want to, but I can. This one's light enough. Neat. There's another gun for funsies.
If you wish.
Looked all over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, romantic. Find me a worst combination allowed outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. Takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit them in their homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Oh boy.
Acknowledged.
Jethra, I just had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guard. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some of the other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. What is going on? This is not great, actually. Everything about this already sucked, but everything about this sucks a lot more suddenly. Everything about the Arda Yakshi is terrible. Maybe ME3 is trying to show a bit of the realization of that fact. Yeah, probably. I mean, like, BioWare has been known to put things in their games, not because they think they're objectively good, but quite the opposite. Like, a realistic world has some things that aren't great. You deactivated your incendiary ammo. Oh. Oh, okay, it's back on. Thank you. I missed that, but I think I accidentally turned it back on. I think I kept hitting 4 instead of 3. I'm like, why am I not tackling things? That's why. You alive?
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adat Yakshi.
Oh boy.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition?
Ooh. Ooh. I like ME3 Liara. She does not have any patience.
We've found our bomb.
And Falere.
Rila, wake up!
Uh-oh.
Falere, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Oh boy. Well, before I blow everything up here. By walk amongst us, you mean sequester to prison their entire lives with maybe a chance of maybe visiting the inside of a university if they're on their best behavior? Yeah.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Friend. Hear me out. Die.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Are we clear? Okay, we're clear. You gonna speak this time?
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Hit the button. Hit the button.
We're not your slaves.
There it is. Yeah, that's not great. Eddie, is that you? Definitely felt a little bit like it. Yeah, 07's to Rila.
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger.
Yeah, no.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery, I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise. Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Having enabled resizable bar support and above 4G support. Didn't understand it, so I didn't use it, but apparently it's required for baseline performances. Oh, wow.
We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Oh, joy. Yeah, what do you want, Hackett?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Cool.
What about the Asari?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
Wow.
How about the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Not this kind of bed. Ayo, true. True.
Commander?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, I want to go back to my cabin because I want to talk to Tali, privately so I can actually hear her opinions on things.
About your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they...
Listen, I get in whatever trouble I need to get into. Yeah, Tali, get up here.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Aww. I feel bad. Alright, let's save. And then I will be right back, and when we come back, party time on the Citadel, I guess.
Redemption.
I see some people beat the shit out of each other while I was gone. Congratulations to the Ryu believers. And Mara, thank you for the gifty to Null Girl. Fuck yeah. Kat, hello. Good to see you. I mentioned something about possibly meeting on the Citadel next time you're there. Yeah, let's do it. I sniped a vault at the very beginning of ads. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I did miss Assault Fighter, and Ryu won. As of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It still happened. The whole point of Assault Fighter is it can happen with I'm here or not. Made up with a cool 3000? Hell yeah. Rip to the Ken believers. If you'll let me a personal note, I know a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Yikes. Shepard, I finished my business on the Sus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I'll do my best to uphold the front. Before I depart, I will return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. We're fucking big party time on the fucking Citadel. Let's go. Back to the Citadel we go to do 7,000 little missions. How goes the stream? So far, so good. We watched a bunch of people die. And had a mini Dead Space moment. But now we're gonna go talk to all our friends on the Citadel. So, like, that's fine, right? It's fine. Alliance docks. Dead Space moment? Yeah, there was, like, creepy creatures.
Do you need ground transport?
Let's go to the embassies.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes.
Oh, and we're retro. Congratulations on Sulfo, Kari. Alright, Samara and Javik are both here, so let's talk to them since we're here.
Gruesome Academy also fell to the Reapers when...
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses. before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Damn.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Well, alright. She's ready to fucking die in the war.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things. But Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Mm-hmm. Sure will.
Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaver.
Send the girl to your side of the family.
Stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel.
Oh, there he is. Alright, Javik, I can't wait for you to hate all of this. I've accidentally written 3 note pages of text in a half hour to the setting for the next. Ooh, damn.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
The young is about the nicest way you could put it. Hey, look, a slight amount of growth.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus road cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth's space.
Let's go talk to Miranda in Section 3. I do enjoy the interjections. I always feel tempted to do them, even if they're, like, sometimes the bad interactions. He'll have that growth removed next time he visits the clinic.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just gonna take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Spectre status recognized.
Please double check all correspondence to ensure that classified data is destroyed.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Well, that's got to be stopped.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Ori mentioned, Citadel is my dreamland, my mind is created, and I dream of it every night. Send Cerberus quick. Big love, lots of hugs. Yo, Toast, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Ori from the hit game Ori and the Blind Forest. I don't need no shooting range. What do you think this is? A fucking cover shooter? I don't cover shoot nothing. I body check everything. The only Cerberus I want is the good boy. That is also very valid and true. Alright, let's go find all of our friends.
Spectre status recognized. Please
I'm assuming the Presidium Commons is where I want to go.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Yes, okay. Although, I gotta also find Garrus. Garrus is also somewhere. Tally is in 4. Liara's in 6. Okay, well, let's do Tally first.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
I hate that her name is Asari Widow before you talk to her. There are a lot of Asari Widows. I mean, true. Tally, where are you? Maybe I will talk to Liara first, because I can't find Tally. Well, whatever.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
I told you already.
Tally saved the Citadel a couple years ago. Watch your tone.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough Metagel for our own needs. We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
Well, okay. I will come back to you in a minute. They do live longer than most of their spouses. I mean, yeah, but it's one thing to outlive them. It's another thing for your spouse to die, to get killed, right? All right, Liara.
Do something a little more exciting.
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Let's make it official.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Well, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
Then you're extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
Cute.
Hello, Shepard.
Cerberus attackers may have left traps or explosives behind. Report any suspicious...
This is what it's like to have a lesbian quick kiss. Oh, damn it. We lost about 15 minutes of gameplay. Neat. We have to do all the conversations again.
Do you need ground transport?
We need to do all the conversations again.
To the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Let's speed run the conversations real quick here.
I hoped you'd come. I said, Polaris.
We'll make the galaxy.
Our numbers were never great.
Was being adjusted.
Treat them. The only difference...
Is that how you see
You
it?
yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel. And then...
Will Falair?
Perhaps it's... I was... And... We'll both be...
Okay. I'm just gonna speed run these conversations.
But Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
During our...
The Reapers...
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel.
Might not seem...
The Citadel.
Nowadays, a lot of... It's not perfect.
Pardon me.
So then buy a new phone around. Would you recommend your new one and which kind? I have the the Pixel 8. And the Pixel 8 has been great. I had the Pixel 6 before that, and I really enjoyed it.
But
So I do like the Pixel series of phones.
The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are... Now we are...
thank you. Commander Shepard. It must be an...
He's starting to learn.
The commander is a...
Pixar, yes. Please buy a Google Pixar 8. Yeah. Enjoy your Google Pixar 8. It's a very good phone. Not an ad, it's true. Can I get Incredibles on the Pixar phone? Yes. Yes, you can. Huh, okay. Talking to Miranda.
Look, I don't know that if he's done it.
Miranda.
Shepard, I'm being hunted.
What?
Something big.
Why would your father?
My father is...
Legacy?
He hasn't...
And you think?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your...
I agree, but... I need to do this
If you need
myself.
Pixar 8, yeah.
It's time.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't promise.
Well, okay, good conversation. F5 to save again. Go back to see that. Yeah, I made out with my new lesbian wife and then clipped through the world. As one does. As one does.
Reports also have them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth's space.
Then we go back to the Presidium Commons. We help the fight with Tally. We tell our girlfriend we love her, and then this time we don't clip through the world. That's what it's like to chew 5 gum.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
There has to be some...
Tally saved the Citadel a couple years ago. Watch your tone.
And Sue's hull are hit by Reaper forces.
You sure you don't want to do something?
I love this. Armali.
Doing what? You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one. But she did buy me. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was...
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. I wish we could... Well...
I am serious.
Then you're extreme.
I know.
It wasn't extremely fun. It was a very funny bug. It was a very funny bug, yeah.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
The GX-12 thermal pipe? What the fuck is that? Like a bomb? If it's a grenade, I'm never gonna use it.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount. Good hunting. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
A keeper. Oh, yeah. The keepers, I've been known to push people off the map. That's true.
Serving in the Alliance.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Oh, it's the pipe engineer. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Remember, all purchases may... Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
We
My
appreciate
Agor
your
Munitions
visit.
will show in your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
I am gathering little model ships. At the other end? Okay, cool.
Her name is Tasha Porae. Of course. P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Enjoy your emotional breakdown.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources. The Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
Okay, if I was Garrus, where would I be? Where the bank is?
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
Blood dragon armor.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis. We appreciate your visit.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Kingdom's Amalur reference. Too bad that game did badly. True.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it. Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Thank you. Come again.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like...
Oh, I didn't mean to side with him. I was just trying to figure out what the conversation was about.
You're right. Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Whoops, I didn't mean to side with the bank teller, but okay, we're here now. Am I using any mods at all? Zero mods. Zero mods. Just vanilla game. Welcome in.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind. Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Alright. Does not seem like it is here either, Mara, but I appreciate the guiding.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a
Or
destination.
level 1 if you want to talk. Oh, like the dock?
1 moment, please.
Okay. No, Mara, you had mentioned there was like the upgrade for the ship that you said that was somewhere around here.
At docking bay D20.
Waiting for 24 hours. I'm going to go to bed before I take an adventure nap. Oh my god, Vamp. Yeah, please get some sleep. Love having you here, but please get some rest.
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Have a good lurk. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Garrus. I'm so blind. Oh, no, that's also not Garrus. Oh.
Let me know when you're ready to take a break.
I wouldn't have thought to think of him here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, Garrus. Let's take a break.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Okay, Garrus, what are you planning?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Oh, Garrus, I love you.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I.
Oh, homies.
To propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
This is so good. Miss on purpose. Oh, nasty. Oh, that's nasty. I feel like he'll know if I miss on purpose. See, here's my problem. So this is one of those rare times. So here's one of those times where I don't agree with the decision here. I think missing on purpose is the renegade move. Yeah, I'm probably still gonna pick it, but I think miss on purpose is the renegade move because you're lying to him. Honesty is Paragon.
Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
That was cute. That was cute. I liked that, though. Sort by oldest. Okay. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project. Contact him on his lab in the Citadel. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, bye, really. Take care. Have a good one. Have a great night. Garrus is so good, Sand. Garrus is legitimately one of the best characters in the game. I legitimately understand the Garrus ship. I just needed to be gay.
Recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
If you shoot it, you have the badass line, nobody alive maybe, but I died. Ooh, okay, that is a hell of a line.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
That is a hell of a line. I just played as Mask Shep when I played through Mass Effect. That's fair.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu. One moment, please. Now arriving at where...
I stand by Interspirit is always a little bit... I mean, that's fair. That's fair, but you know what I mean.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy. Spectre status. One moment.
Do I have to go back to the
Presidium Commons.
back to the ship to get to the office? I feel like I do.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Oh, Mara, thank you for that reminder, actually.
Arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
No, I'm seeing it here too. I'm low on Metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have...
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Looks like someone was trying to requisition medical supplies. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
I think every time I'm just on a map, I'm gonna go wherever there's a blue. Citadel Rapid Transit from levels 1 through... Oh, I have to take the Rapid Transit. I always forget about the Rapid Transit.
Welcome to Serta.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you? Be safe.
I forgot I could update my Metagel capacity.
No, I'm seeing it here too. We're low on Metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough on...
Spectre status recognized.
Get the rings
Please
of
select
one
one moment, please. Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skip on plating either. Love it.
Sounds like you want to get back out there to try it out.
Dr. Bryson's lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Uh-oh. It's not letting me do the thing. I clicked the button, it didn't let me click it.
Commander Shepard, I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh boy.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force...
Okay, it did work. Cool.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Let's consult the map. Increase damage and force of biotic detonation by 50. Increase force by 50.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search lab for clues. Oh, that's creepy looking. That's worse.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts will not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional tech. Leviathan must somehow similarly have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims and use them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Shepard claims Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, we must do something similar.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Looks like data on the Rachni. By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
That's cute.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant. The Rachni data
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
I think I know what that means. We're going to find out in a second because ads are running, and then we're going to finish this little mystery mission. I'll see y'all in a second.
Imagine it. Find it. Channel it. Ignite it. Focus it. Amplify it. Utilize it. Wield it. Imagine it. Find it. Channel it. Ignite it. Focus it. Amplify it. Utilize it. Wield it. Protect 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 it.
So sometimes we might kind of think that patience is just to accept everything, to just go with the flow. And it's not really like that. There are some situations where we can actively engage in, and it's great if we have the calm and the clarity in that moment to respond in a skillful way. But there are some situations where it's out of our control, where there's nothing we can do. So in that moment we have a choice. We can either be there and become angry and frustrated and irritable, or we can choose to use that as a moment to find that place of just being grounded, aware of our thoughts and our feelings, better understanding that we are part of the world. So it's really interesting, right? We kind of think, oh, there's people in my way, or kind of forget that we are the people. Like, everybody else is thinking the same thing about us. As soon as we remember that, all of a sudden that becomes a shared moment of, wow, we're all going through it together. Patience. We have a choice. We're all going through it together. Patience.
All right, we are back. Don't mind me snacking like crazy. I always get a lot of like chocolate and snacks at Christmas, and I'm like, I like snacks, but I'm not like a big snacker. So I'm trying to like consciously actually eat my snacks before they all go bad. Anyway, let's continue the mystery. Close to his heart. I feel like it's literally like his like heart pattern or something. Where's his body?
Arachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings?
Based on the search results, Garno is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis, several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Scamma, welcome him. Yeah, his body was removed from the scene.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Close to his heart.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
What I don't think Chad tends to realize is how hot Salt is and how fire their fits are. Two things, Scamma. Number one, thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm just wearing a t-shirt today. Number two. And number three, I misread that. And I thought you said how fire their tits are. And I'm like, Scamma, you don't even know. Well, that is very kind of you. Thank you.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
No, those Demonio boots you have, I have the same. I love my Demonios. I got them for such a good deal. They're fantastic. I can only walk in them for so long, but I love them a lot. Excuse you, I'm very aware. Thank you, everyone. Y'all are very sweet.
Reaper activity.
Only one.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Demonia's best boots. I'm very happy with them. I'm very pleased. Return to the Normandy. Head back to the dock if you want to continue the chain with the consoles. What do you mean the chain? How's the Mass Effects? They're fucking great. Live Salt, y'all are too sweet. Y'all are way too kind. That salt fact is not quite accurate. That salt fact is off by 21 minutes.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Oh my god.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, 1 second. I need to clear some things from chat here because they don't go away. Give me 1 sec. Okay. You're helping Jordan Knowles from C6 Cybersecurity to investigate something on Citadel. That's one of like 8 million things that I'm doing, Mara. I know that that's something I'm doing, but I'm not. I don't quest one at a time when they're little fetch quests like that. I just do them as I come across them.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an easy...
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Looks like they were tampering with emergency food requests at the refugee center.
Full survival gear.
Trying to get more food for themselves?
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Okay, why is my chat doing this? Fucking scroll down so I can actually read chat. Sorry. Not upset with y'all. Chat's the chat bar is pissing me off. I would like it to stay sorted by oldest, honestly. Okay, so find Garneau.